and his academic team of academic managers, faculty, parents, friends, fellow graduates, good morning. I always wanted to become a pirate. When I was young, I loved watching cartoons. I would take out my toys and reenact the awesome scenes. There was this time when I watched Peter Pan. I hurriedly looked around the house, a long object that I can use as a sword, like this. I took the word stumble, but Mother scolded me. So again, I looked around and I saw dead branches under the guava tree. I collected and fastened them together with a string, which I secretly took out from Mother's sewing kit. I could not explain the excitement that I felt when I held my own sword and became like Peter Pan. Even if my parents had told me not to go out, I sneaked through the gate and played freely outside. But unlike Peter Pan, who could escape the troubles caused by Captain Hook, I was not able to do the same. My obedient younger brother watched me as I was ran over by a red car driven by a drunk man. Thinking that I was dead, and I thanked God and didn't think that I was still role-playing, he told my parents what had happened. I was rushed to a nearby hospital. I learned my lesson the hard way. It took a couple of months before I could walk again. And the worst part was, I and my brother were grounded for a year. But neither accident nor punishment can stop me from becoming what I want to be. I still want to become a pirate, but no longer like the boy who never grew up. Steve Jobs gave this statement that has inspired me to become a pirate like him. Why join the Navy if you can be a pirate? He was not pertaining to the pirates who are selling knockoffs at a cheaper price in Quiapo, or those who are lurking in the waters of Somalia to plunder resources from ships. He was pertaining to people who dared to live differently. He redefined pirate as a person who is a proud person, an innovator, and a risk taker. For him, to become a pirate is to live differently. So today, I would like to reiterate the challenge of Steve Jobs for our generation. Why join the Navy if you can be a pirate? In this fast-evolving world, let us admit that it is never easy to become a pirate. We love to like a beautiful selfie, share an awesome video, retweet an inspiring quotation, or follow a popular person. There is nothing wrong about these activities, but to focus only on these and forget about the fact that you can create something that people can like, share, or retweet, we are depriving ourselves to become a pirate. The society dictates what we should become. We wear what's in, we listen to what's popular, and we buy what most people buy. And I bet when you go back to the time you were looking for a school where you could enroll, the so-called Big Four universities were on your list. These universities cast a big shadow that many would like to follow. But why stay in their shadow if you can also step forward along with them to cast your own shadow? I'll boldly say that Far Eastern University is one of those pirate universities that has stepped up and cast their own shadow. And as graduates of this university, we should be very proud of this fact. I know most of us will be looking for a job sooner or later, so let me tell you my experience. While I was waiting for my turn during the final job interview last week, a co-applicant asked me, What school are you from? I raised my tamara horns and proudly replied, I'm from FEU. FEU? May edu pala dun. I felt a suspicious tone on her reply, and as much as I wanted to tell her, yes, I'm from FEU, it is spelled incorrectly, I just smiled back while repeatedly telling myself, brightness, brightness, brightness. Some of us might have already started living apart from the standards of this world. But let me emphasize that most of us do not live like a pirate, not because we cannot do it, but because we have not realized that we can do it. Do not think that you will not get the job just because you did not graduate from the Big Four. Instead, think that you will get the job because you're a proud FEU graduate. Graduates, let me ask you a question. Are you proud to be a product of FEU? Yes. Are you proud to be a product of FEU? Yes. The first step in becoming a parent is to be proud of where you come from. To become a parent is to be an innovator. The technology that we're enjoying today is given to us not to just have selfies and flap our birdies. You know what I mean? We can use it to reinvent ourselves and reinvent our environment. We should not wait for someone to take the lead. I think our university has equipped us to be innovators. Remember Edo Kahon, an innovation used to teach children with special needs? It is a brainchild of an FEU student who is one of last year's 10 outstanding students of the Philippines. We do not need to have high IQ or Pac-Man muscles. I wish I had some. Just to be different. All we need is a little courage to do what others cannot, and a large amount of hard work to make it happen. To become a parent is to be a risk taker. Living like a parent has its risks. We will encounter accidents, including car accidents. You will fail sometimes, and you will be alone. Do not be discouraged by the fact that you will lose something. Instead, be encouraged by what you might discover or gain. Since we are talking about risks, here's a risky situation that I think we might have gone through while we were students. During examinations, cheating is an option, especially for those who are not able to study. But I'm not pertaining to the risk of being caught while cheating, but the risk of failing by being honest. To risk living differently will pay off, especially if others notice you and eventually live like you do. Graduates, as we sail away with our ships to the new and unknown world out there, let's put up our hats to those who have helped us in our journey as a student. Have you uttered a thanksgiving prayer to God, the one who has promised that He will never leave nor forsake you, so that you will be glorified through life? Have you dedicated this achievement to your parents, those who have strived hard to send us to school, so that they would know how much we value and honor their sacrifices? Have you visited our professors, those who have shaped our minds and shared their lives to you, so that they will have the fulfillment and the motivation to teach with passion? Have we embraced our friends and classmates, those who have stayed up late and stood up with you, so that they would know that you are also there for them? When was the last time you said, FEU, thank you? As you sail into the unknown, remember these words, my fellow pirates. Your power to change the world lies on your ability to realize that you can be different and that you can do a difference. Congratulations, Tamarals. Dare to be different. Dare to become a pirate. Thank you.